guys, welcome back to One Pretty Little Box. I am glad that you're here, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. It's been a while since I've done a tag video, and this looked interesting and fun. I really wanted to film something else for you, but I am waiting for it to come in. I'm waiting on one more thing. So hopefully I will have that for you tomorrow. That is my goal. I need to check with FedEx and see when it's supposed to be delivered. All right, so we are gonna do 50 questions you've never been asked before. I think I have probably been asked some of these. When I saw the first question, I said, okay, let's do this one. And it looked like, why not, you know? It's a great way for you guys to get to know me better. And if you do the tag, let me know, because I would love to know these 50 things about you. So we're gonna jump into it. The very first question is, what is your favorite candle scent? And that, if I had to narrow it down to just one candle scent, it is going to be 'Tis the Season from Bath and Body Works. I could warm that or burn it year round because I love that scent. It's just, I don't know, there's something very comforting, very soothing. They used to have a scent called Coconut Leaves. If they still had it, it would be my favorite, but they don't have it anymore. I think the only year that I've knew about that particular scent was in 2013 when we moved into this house, because that was the first scent of the plugins and the candles that I bought for here. The second question is, what female celebrity do you wish was your sister? Julia Roberts. She cracks me up. Her laugh is contagious. Her laugh is just contagious in every single movie that she's in. So I think that she would probably be a lot of fun, even though, yes, I know those are her characters. But she just seems very down to earth. I don't know. It would be a lot of fun. The third question, what male celebrity do you wish was your brother? Matthew McConaughey. One, because he's a Texan, and two, he is just and that hey. Oh my gosh. We'll leave it at that. I would say JJ Watt too, but he's not necessarily, I don't know if you'd call him a celebrity because he's an athlete, so we'll leave it at Matthew McConaughey. Number 4. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? Well, I don't plan on getting remarried, and I am still married, so I was 21 when I got married. I was 21. I was a few months shy of being 22. I still think that we got married very young, especially on nowadays standards. Hold on, I have to cough again. Goodness. Especially nowadays, it just seems like people are waiting longer and longer to get married. And have kids and all that jazz. Number 5, do you know a hoarder? Do I know a hoarder? Not really. Not really. I know a few people that have a lot of clutter, but I wouldn't say they're at hoarder status. Number 6, can you do a split? No. No, I am wound up too tight. And I mean head to toe. And I really need to start practicing yoga and some stretches and really just kind of just chill. I get very high strung at times, but I feel it in my body more than kind of anything else. I could be so agitated with something, but I'm gonna feel it in my body more so than kind of in my mind. If that makes sense to you. Number 7, how old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? I would say about 5, maybe. I used to love riding my bike. Number 8, how many oceans have you swam in? I have swam in the Gulf of Mexico, so that's not necessarily an ocean. There you go. Let's think about that though, because when I went to Cancun, we did get into the water. So that is the Atlantic the Atlantic Ocean, I guess. That's still at the Gulf. It's right at the bottom. So the Atlantic Ocean would be the only ocean I have set foot or butt or face in. There you go. 9. How many countries have you been to? I've been to 2. I've been to the United States and I've been to Mexico. I've been to Cancun and Cozumel both. Number 10, is anyone in your family in the Army? No, my brother was. Well, he went to boot camp. And then, I don't remember. I was younger than him. I know he did not stick with it, so. Number 11, what would you name your daughter if you had one? Well, I do have one, and her name is Kristen. But when I was expecting the twins, before we found out they were both boys, if one of them was to be a girl, her name would have been Hannah Rose, because I love that name. 13, what is the worst grade you got on a test? Probably something around the 30s, and it probably had to do with history or math, because I don't like either one of them. Number 14, what was your favorite TV show when you were a child? Oh my goodness. When I was little itty bitty, I loved Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes, Gilligan's Island, The Wonder Years, Cosby Show. Then as a teenager, I guess my late teens, I loved In Living Color, 90210. What was it that came on after 90210? It was, had Heather Locklear in it. Melrose Place. I loved those two. Of course, I wasn't a kid then, but I guess considering that I'm the age I am now, I was a kid then. 15. What did you dress up as Halloween when you were 8? Oh my gosh. When I was 8. Let me figure out where I was when I was 8. So when I was 8, I would have been in third grade, right? I would have been in 3rd grade. So that was the year that we lived in Edinburgh. I don't remember. I know in 4th grade, which I was 9, I was a lion from The Wizard of Oz. My mom made my costume. And when I was in 2nd grade, I was a robot. My brother made my costume. It was very cool. I loved that costume. Where am I? Number 16. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? Believe it or not, no. I read a lot, but I've never read any of those series of books. I honestly have not watched any of those movies either. 17. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? Well, since I would love to have a British accent just because I had an American accent my whole life. Number 18. Did your mother go to college? Yes, she did, but she went to college after I moved out. Number 19. Are your grandparents still married? Sadly, my grandparents are all in heaven, but none of them remarried, and they were all married. They were all married. And they might have, when one passed, the other one did not remarry or have relations or anything. So I would say that, yes, until their passing. Number 20, have you ever taken karate lessons? No. I practiced after watching The Karate Kid, but no, I have not taken lessons. 21, do you know who Kermit the Frog is? Of course, I loved the Muppets as a kid. That is something I did love watching as a child. 22, what is the first amusement park you ever been to? It was Astro World in Houston, Texas, and I'm telling you, we all wish it was still here. stinking Six Flags took it away. Years ago. But gosh, it was great. Many, many memories at that place. Number 23. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? I would love to be fluent in French just because it sounds so romantic and bougie. Number 24. Do you spell the color gray as G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y? This is gonna sound weird. My mother's married name is Gray, and it's spelled with an A, and so I remember her saying not like the color to somebody, and so ever since that point I've always spelled Gray G-R-E-Y, but I've seen it written both ways. Oh my gosh. Number 25. Is your father bald? My father has passed away a few years ago, but he was going bald. And then, of course, he had cancer, and he was really bald. But yes, he was bald. Number 26. Do you know triplets? Yes. Yes, I do. I went to school with a set of triplets. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Titanic, but I've never seen The Notebook either. So, 28. Have you ever had Indian food? No. No. Number 29. What's the name of your favorite restaurant? Well, I like Iguana Joe's. It is a Mexican restaurant. A Tex-Mex Mexican restaurant. If I had to name a favorite, it would be that. That's not fast food. Number 30. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? Yes, and I don't like it. Number 31. Do you belong to any warehouse stores like Costco, BJ's, etc.? No. I used to belong to Sam's when the kids were little, but now, no. And my husband and I have talked about rejoining, just because these boys do eat a lot. We go through a lot of things. So when you see my grocery hauls and you're thinking, holy moly, just remember I have 2 athletes in my house who eat a lot of food. But no, I do not belong to any warehouse clubs like that. Number 32. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I do know this answer. Oh gosh. Hold on. I forgot it. My parents told me. I don't remember. But yes, if I had to guess now, it probably would have been something like Dean. That was my dad's middle name. I don't know. I would guess Dean. Number 33. If you have a nickname, what is it? My parents call me Pumpkin. My husband calls me Babe. My kids call me Mama. I'm just Sheila. Number 34. Who's your favorite person in the world? My husband is my favorite person in the world. Absolutely. He's my best friend. And if we were stuck on a deserted island, just him and I would be perfectly fine. Perfectly happy. Number 35. Would you rather live in a rural area or in the suburbs? I would love to live out in the middle of nowhere. That's where I would love to live. On acres and acres and acres, and have cows and a couple horses and even a pig that I can call Bacon. So I wouldn't want to be in the city. So I'd want to be in the rural area. Can you whistle? Yes, I can whistle. Number 37. Do you sleep with a nightlight? Heck no. I like our bedroom as pitch black as it can get. My husband, on the other hand, likes the bathroom light left on in our toilet room, as I call it. I guess he can't see at night. I don't know. Our room can be dark and I can still see where things are. He stumbles around, so I don't like it, but there is a light on in our room at nighttime. Well, in our bathroom, which is off to the side of our room. Do you eat, number 38, do you eat breakfast every morning? Only sometimes. And if I do, it's very early, or I say very early, it's at least before 7. If I get to after 7 and I don't eat breakfast, then I just don't eat until lunchtime. Usually because I'm busy. I drink a lot between tea and water and sometimes coffee. I do drink a lot. I'd rather have liquids in the morning than food. 39. Do you take any pills or medication daily? No, I don't take any medication. I don't take multivitamins or anything. I truly believe that we can get everything our body needs through the food that we eat if we eat a balanced diet. The only time you need to add in supplements is when you are not eating a balanced diet, and I do. Between raw veggies to salads to steamed vegetables to meats, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, I try to eat as balanced as I can. I do not eat enough fruit, but this is not the fruit season. Fruits are gross right now. I mean, you can get citrus and it's okay, but if I have too much citric acid, I start getting bumps on my tongue. I'm real sensitive to it, so I choose to have lemon in my water and get the vitamin C from it. Apples I like, but I have to be in the mood. Bananas I like, and those are kind of year-round, but I don't eat very many bananas. Now, I do like smoothies, but it's too cold and too wet right now. But we are getting into spring soon, so smoothies will make a return, and that will probably likely be my breakfast every day. I need to move this up so I can see where we are. Number 40. What medical conditions do you have? I don't have any. I wear glasses. That's about it. I am 45 and I wear glasses. That's the medical condition that I have. I've only been in the hospital twice, and it was to have children. I have never broken a bone. I've sprained an ankle that was treated at home. I have allergies. So I guess I have medications. If I'm having kind of sniffles or stuffiness, I'll take Benadryl at nighttime. But I don't have any medical conditions. I'm a little crazy. Just kidding. I think we all are a little crazy, honestly. How about that? Number 41, how many times have you been to the hospital? For myself, I've been twice. To have our daughter once and to have the twins the second time. Number 42, excuse me, have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Yes. Number 43, where do you buy your jeans? Oh, that's a good question. Sometimes, a lot of it depends. I like Cato's. I like their denim. Their denim fits very well. I also like Kohl's. Kohl's carries my favorite Levi's. Not everyone does. And I honestly haven't tried those Levi's in the size that I am now. I've loved them when I was smaller. So they may not even fit like I like jeans to fit, but it's usually Kohl's. I have bought jeans at Walmart before if I just needed a quick pair for something. But it's usually Kohl's or Cato's. Number 44, what is the last compliment that you got? I guess Faith's Life tagged me or gave me a shout out in her video today. So that I take as a very big compliment when someone appreciates the work that you do and the things that you share, and they give you a shout out and are very kind with their words. That's one of the best compliments that you could ever receive. So yes, Faith, thank you very much. Number 45, do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? Yes, I'm a very vivid dreamer. I remember a lot of details. In fact, this morning I woke up at 2:35, I guess, and I lay there and tried to go back to sleep. My alarm does not start going off till 4:30. I usually hit snooze till 4:35, and then I get up. No, my alarm starts at 4:25, and I get up at 4:35. But this morning I was up at 2:30, and I remember so many pieces of that dream. But I do remember my dreams in the morning. Number 46, what flavored tea do you enjoy? I love apple cinnamon tea. There's a pumpkin spice tea that I like, but I kind of have to be in the mood for it. But I love good old black tea, especially iced tea. And lately, my favorite thing in the mornings, I used to stop at Chick-fil-A and get a large Diet Coke or a large Diet Dr. Pepper or a large Coke Zero and a large cup of ice. One, they're not charging me for the ice. They give it to me for free. I like to chew ice. That's just something that I enjoy. I like it, and it gives me a little extra water in my day. But now I get a half tea, where it's a large half sweet, half unsweet tea, and it's perfect. I'm trying to get away from some of the artificial sweeteners. Maybe that's why I have a headache right now, is because I did put some in my tea. I don't know. I don't want a lot of sugar, but I'm trying to break away from the diet sodas and stuff. Just because I don't enjoy them. Coffee, I used to be a really avid coffee drinker, and I would drink a ton of coffee, like two large cups a day. And now I might drink a cup on Saturday and a cup on Sunday if we make it, and maybe one during the week. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't need the energy from the caffeine. I'm pretty jazzed most of the time anyway. But diet sodas, they just taste funky. I don't like them. And it's not, I don't know what it is. I don't know. So if I don't find pleasure in something, I'm not going to just drink it to drink it. Number 47, how many pairs of shoes do you currently own? Probably about 15. The only reason I know that is because I just organized those again. 48, what religion will you raise your children to practice? We are Christians, so we believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God Almighty. So we follow the Christian faith. Don't shove it down anyone's throat. I do cuss, but I still love Jesus. And thankfully, I think he still loves me. 49, how old were you when you found out that Santa wasn't real? I was probably about 6. That's when I really because Mom and Dad had a conversation and I heard it, and I had gotten a typewriter and a chalkboard because I wanted to be a writer and a teacher when I was a kid. Guess what? I was a teacher for 13 years and I am a writer, so they kind of fed those dreams early. But I had gotten a typewriter. When I was 6, they found a kid version of a typewriter. And I heard my stepdad tell my mom, or tell someone that where they got it from. And then he said, oh, I mean Santa. So I kind of just blew it. But whatever. We still had Santa all the way until I moved out. My kids know, and we still have Santa every day, or every year. It's just different. Number 50. Oh, how about that? Number 50. We're on the last one. Do you have a Tumblr? No, I don't have a Tumblr. I do have a blog at Blogspot. Blogger. That link is always down below. I don't write in it as much as I should. There's years and years of stuff. And that's the end of the questions. I cannot believe this video is 24 minutes long. I'm just going to straight upload this. There's no intro, no outro. And, I may stick an outro on just because I like to give you a playlist and a video to check into. If you are new and wanted to learn more about me, there you go. That tag is done. I will leave all of these down in the description box below if you want to do the 50 questions no one's ever asked you, because, you know, it's a good way to get to know each other. Until next time, see you later.